You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers from February 17th through the 28th. Brady saves the day and Rafe begs for his life. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not subscribed, please click that button. Starting on Monday, February 17th, we're going to see Alex and Stephanie bonding. They've got lots of romance for Valentine's for this newly reunited couple. We've got roses. We've got date night at the bistro, and they don't seem worried about Joy at all. Poor Joy spending V-Day alone. Javi and Leo are enjoying some romance for their Heart's Day. And Steve tells Kayla that he's concerned about Ava as they also enjoy some romance. Tate is completely shocked by Johnny and Chanel telling him they want to adopt his and Sophia's baby. They did it on Friday. They're going to repeat it on Monday. And, obviously Tate's going to take this news to Sophia. And I wonder what her mom, Amy, will think about this couple and if they're a good fit. And Doug 3 gets a whole eyeful of Holly in her lingerie at the cabin. And, he already was crushing on her and now he's bowled over. But Tate is there and interrupts before it can turn into anything. That started on Friday as well. Picks up on Monday. Tuesday, February 18th, EJ has a pitch for Paulina. It cannot be anything other than him trying to get back his district attorney job, right? He is so desperate to get that bit of power back because he really is powerless right now in many ways. And the fact that the woman he's sleeping with, Belle, has the job, that doesn't matter. He has no problem flinging her out of that chair to get it back for himself. Gaby and JJ enjoy some romance. And then Jada is surprised that Rafe's sister, Gaby, is on her side. She is allied with her. She does not like the way her brother is behaving. Things get tense when Arnold runs into Belle, who of course thinks that he is Rafe and a dirty, rotten betrayer. But I think Jada is going to have some things to say to Belle about her being a dirty, rotten betrayer because now she knows that Belle is sleeping with EJ and Jada knows EJ is destroying her life. So that's going to be a rough convo. Tate and Holly finally get intimate, and Doug 3 talks to JJ about his unrequited crush on Holly. Wednesday, February 19th, Belle and EJ are bickering this week. She's throwing water in his face. She's shocking him, and that's going to lead them right back to the bedroom like it always does. They also take a moment, though, to define this thing that's happening between them. EJ says it's not casual for him. He is very much into Belle. He has no problem fighting her over the job or fighting with her in general, but he still likes her. Xander is romancing his wife Sarah with roses, dinner by the fireplace, and lots of adoration. Kate and Roman share some kisses and love this week. Josh Taylor is back on the screen, and Kate also drops in on her son Philip with some doubts about his plans, and I'm assuming it's about the DiMera takeover. Sean enjoys some time at the pub, hanging out with Jada. They're bonding, they're playing darts, stress release because she's having a terrible week, and something's happening there, a little something, and it's gonna heat up later in the week. Thursday, February 20th, Belle may be sharing sheets with EJ, but she does not trust him, and she tries to lure him into a trap. Javi spills the beans to Jada, so now she knows her fiance, her fake fiance though, cheated the night before their wedding. And it's just like icing on the crap cake for poor Jada. It's just been one thing after another. And to be fair, this thing wasn't something that EJ orchestrated. The other stuff was, but this is just Arnold, horrible Arnold. Kristen thinks about how far she may need to go with this Ava hostage situation to protect her daughter, Rachel. And Leo is jobless and trying to figure out what to do that he doesn't have the TV writing position. Friday, February 21st, Steve and Brady locate Ava. So it looks like one of the hostages is found. I'm assuming they find her at Blake House, unless, Kristen had her mom roll her somewhere else in that chair. But, will it be just one hostage released? Because Rafe is pleading with Woman in White, Rachel Blake, to free him on Friday. So it could be that Ava is rescued by Brady and Steve. Brady's playing the hero for his girlfriend, and the Woman in White is able to keep Rafe tucked away at least. We'll see. Kristen has an envelope and a plan. She talks to EJ and tells him she has an idea for how to deal with both Rafe and Ava issues, but I wonder if the strategy comes too late based on Steve and Brady getting to Ava. Jada is horrified by what Javi told her, and she opens up to Sean again, and he comforts her, and this might be the start of something. The following week, February 24th through the 28th, we're going to have a lot of big action because this is the last week of February sweeps that officially ends on Wednesday, February 26th. Ava is safe from the Woman in White, but there may be loose ends to sort. For instance, Steve may want to call the police, but I'm not sure Ava will agree. This is a very complicated situation because Brady's daughter was harassing her and then lured her there and was basically aiding and abetting a kidnapping. And then Kristen got involved. So, we're talking about a very traumatic outcome for little Rachel if Ava allows the cops to get involved. So we'll see how it goes. And we'll see if Rafe is the hostage who got left behind. Maybe Kristen's idea comes in time for EJ to use it for his hostage, but just not for hers. Sophia and Tate think about Johnny and Chanel as potential adoptive parents, and of course the advantages that their baby would have being part of the DiMera family. But I do wonder if Brady will have a problem with his grandkid being in that toxic cesspool. Even though Johnny is, one of the few good DiMeras, still the baby would be a DiMera. Xander and Philip press on with their plan to take over DiMera Enterprises, and I wonder if they're going to contact Wei Shen like they talked about. And at whatever point Rafe gets his life back from Arnold, I think we can see it's going to be a shambles. Wedding day blown up. Beyonce thinks he cheated. He's out at Black Patch. He'll be out again at the Salem PD. And he's got to be pretty ripe by now. I'm guessing there have been no showers during his captivity, and he's been there since, New Year's Eve? Blech. EJ may be 3 steps ahead of Belle, and if he knows she's trying to set him up, well, it's going to be game on. And I wonder if Jada is going to tell Paulina that Rafe cheated and is just a dirty dog and cannot be trusted to run the SPD. I'm guessing word spreads and Gaby's going to chew out Arnold, who may slip up because it would be really hard for him to pretend to be Rafe with Rafe's sister. The financial crisis pushing the hospital into bankruptcy is stressing out the doctors. Kayla, Marlena, and Sarah are all going to be hard hit, but surely someone is going to find a solution, and Marlena will want to talk to John about this new development, but he is still nowhere to be found. Tate and Holly seem solid after making love, but this pregnancy of Sophia's and the stress it puts on their young love is far, far from over.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.